Hey, it's Tony here at Smart Motors Toyota in Madison, Wisconsin. Today we're going to take a quick look at this brand new 2020 Toyota RAV4 Adventure Edition. The Adventure Edition kind of fits in between the XLE RAV4 and the TRD Off-Road RAV4. So this is a little bit better equipped to go off-road than the XLE, but not the full off-road ride that you'd find in a TRD Pro. And then on the inside, it has some really great styling cues that are taken from the TRD Pro. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what we can find. Okay, beginning up front, the Adventure Edition does have LED driving lights, LED headlights, and halogen fog lights. And then here on the lower part of the bumper is a silver painted fascia. So this is on the front and the back of the vehicle and is unique for the Adventure Edition. Swinging down the side, the wheels and tire, unique for the Adventure Edition. So these are a 19-inch cast aluminum wheel, and they're painted black with a matte finish here, which works really well with the matte finish on the composite body side molding that runs all the way around the car. Now this one does have four-wheel disc brakes with the anti-lock brake system, and the tire setup is smoother on-road than you'd find on the TRD Pro and don't create as much road noise. Your outside mirrors do have the LED turn signals. They also have part of Safety Sense 2.0, the blind spot monitoring. You can see that they fold out and also collapse in for tight parking spaces. Colored to match door handles with the Smart Key keyless entry system. The roof rack up on top is the same roof rack that you'll see on the TRD Off-Road, so a little bit more larger, easier to see. This one does not have the power sliding moonroof. It is an option. Gas doors here on the driver's side. Moving around to the back. Notice down on the bottom here, there's that silver painted fascia. We do have dual exhaust tips, but it is not a dual exhaust system. Notice the lower body side moldings come all the way into the tailgate, which is going to protect your tailgate when you open it in your garage. Blacked out badges are optional. I think they're like under $70. They look nice on this, nice contrast. Toyota badge blacked out. Here's your backup camera. The Adventure does not come with a power lift gate. You can get it. This one doesn't have it. It's an extra charge feature. Tinted windows, rear window defrost, rear washer wiper, LED brake light up here. Integrated rear spoiler with the matte finish coming all the way down here as well, similar to what we saw in the lower body side molding. And then of course we do have the shark fin antenna, which is colored to match. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what we can find in the trunk. Okay, there's a large opening for the rear trunk, and then we do have the retractable cargo cover. So you can slide that out like so. It's removable, you don't need tools. Just go over here and give it a tug. There you go. Couldn't get a grip on it. And then it does drop down pretty easily. You can slide it up in here like this. You can leave it in your garage. But also under the floor here is your spare tire right there. And then you can see you can also line up and put your cargo cover back here as well. There's room under there for spare tire or jumper cables or emergency equipment. And this is a very solid, hard plastic cover, so that won't dent or smash. We do have power ports here and here. You can see that's 120 volt, 100 watts. Storage compartment here. Cargo light right there. The back seats fold down. I've got 40% folded down there and 60% over here. When we get up front, I'll show you how the reclining rear seats work. Headed into the back seat. These are a Softtech fabric seat, and this is the light gray with the dark gray trim. And I personally like it better. It brightens up the interior. You have a light gray headliner, but some people don't like it because it does show the dirt a little bit more. To that I say, clean your car a little more often. Ventilated seats or perforated seats up front. They are heated and ventilated, but not the back. Here's your racing stripe, and you can see the orange contrast stitching that runs throughout. Folding armrest with dual cup holders. And then down here in the center, we do have your rear vents, and you have power ports right there for your back passengers. And then I want to show you the reclining back seat. So the seat's reclined all the way back right now, but if you pull up on this handle and just gently push back a little bit, you can see that you pick up about 3 inches of reclining on the seat. So nice attention to details for sure. And then the back seats, of course, do fold down. Sometimes you got to make sure you've got that seat all the way forward, but pretty easy to fold down with one handle. Passenger grips, dry cleaning hooks, overhead dome light, all up there on the roof liner. Speakers down on the doors, bottle water or water bottle holders, power windows, of course, in the back as well. Going into the driver's side, power windows all the way around, power door locks, power mirrors. They use that brushed aluminum trim throughout, including the door handles, bottle holders on the doors, and speakers right down there on the doors. On the Adventure Edition, the driver's seat is power with 4-way power lumbar support. Your passenger seat is not powered. Here's a quick look at the bucket seats up front. Notice we do have adjustable headrest and adjustable seat belts right there. Very comfortable seat. I really like the orange contrast stitching. It's not for everybody, but I like it myself. Let's go ahead and dive in, see what's inside. So we've got a package shelf right here. This is rubber. It is removable so you can wash it. Here's your contrast stitching with the light gray dashboard. Down here we've got dimmer switches for our dash lights, automatic high beams, front window de-icer, and the heated steering wheel on-off switch. Let's just sit in here and I'll show you some of the features. Okay, behind the wheel, the steering wheel's leather wrapped and padded, so very comfortable. This side controls for your information center, which is up in your center gauges. Bluetooth connectivity, voice activity or voice activation, and speaker or volume controls. Do have the driver's side airbag. Then on this side, we've got the adjustment for your dynamic cruise control, lane departure, cruise control on and off, and then these are settings for your sound system. Front washer wiper controls, rear wiper controls are right here. And then over on this side are the headlight controls and also the control for your fog lights. Here's a quick look at your instrument cluster. Pretty interesting. These needles are mechanical, so that's your tachometer. Then you have your fuel gauge and your temperature gauge. But this right here is actually a computer screen. So you can toggle between different settings and different information by using the controls right here on the steering wheel. So that's kind of an interesting little setup with the computer screen and the mechanical gauges. Tachometer there is mechanical. Here's a quick look at your center stack. 8-inch touchscreen with Sirius satellite radio. Does not have navigation, but there is an app for that. The SiriusXM radio, you get 3 months of service at no charge with the purchase of the vehicle. Here's your heating and air conditioning. You can see it's dual temperature control, front driver, front passenger. You can shut off the passenger on this side, and what that does is it saves you fuel economy because you're only trying to cool down half of the car. And then it also has the sync feature, so if one person has this one really cold, all you have to do is hit the sync and it'll make both of them come together according to the driver setting. So a nice little touch there as well. Then down here we've got heated seat controls, ventilated seat controls for your front driver, front passenger, traction control on and off, push button start, power ports down here, USB and your cigarette lighter style power port. Then we've got a rubber mat in here, which is that orange. This is removable, so if you need to wash it, you can do that. We've got an automatic transmission with a leather shifter, and then we have adjustments here for our parking brake, brake hold, economy settings for our transmission, normal and sport. It's kind of interesting when you hit eco. If you watch up here on the dash, you can see it says eco right there, and then I don't know if you can tell, but this is green. If I switch that out and I hit normal, then it just goes all to white, and then if I hit sport, everything turns red. So eco, normal, sport. And then we also have some presets for your off-road driving. So you've got mud and snow, rock and dirt, push for normal, mud and sand, push for normal, and then snow, and then we have hill assist right here as well. So as we switch through those, it changes the way the vehicle gets traction. So you can see we've got snow right there. Let's flip over to mud and sand, and then rock and dirt, and then if I push here, it goes back to normal. So a number of setups for not only your transmission for economy and sport, but also for your off-road driving as well. All set up right there. So pretty cool. Here's a dual cup holders, and we do have the smart key keyless entry system, as well as Safety Sense 2.0 is standard on all RAV4s. Quick look at the passenger side. This is a package shelf with a rubber liner, and that comes out. You can see the contrast stitching, the light gray trim. There's a quick look at your passenger seat. Passenger assist grip, lighted vanity mirrors, extendable visors, overhead dome lights, safety connect on and off. Here's something I really like, sunglass holder, and then your standard day-night mirror right there. So lots of great standard features. Nothing over the top, but I do love the automatic temperature control and the heated and cooled seats, and then the heated steering wheel, part of the weather package, which I think is a must for Wisconsin drivers. Let's go ahead and jump out, and we'll finish her up. Okay, diving under the hood. This is a gasoline engine, only gasoline, no hybrid on the Adventure. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, produces 203 horsepower. It is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and your combined fuel economy is 28 miles per gallon. Now the engine and the transmission, they have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. The vehicle itself, 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty. And then of course Toyota Care covers all of your oil changes, all of your fluid top offs and tire rotations for 2 years, 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. And there's no deductible on any of them. They are all deductible zero. So there you go. Quick overview of this brand new 2020 Toyota RAV4 Adventure Edition. This is really a great vehicle, kind of a combination, as I said, between an XLE and a TRD Off-Road. Can be purchased for under $35,000, and so I think it makes it a really great value. This is Tony at Smart Toyota. Hey, if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Doesn't cost you a dime, but it's a way you can say thank you. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.